My first experience was through my grandfather, who is now dead. He loved to listen to opera, but only by the radio. And he would stay at his house in Connecticut, listen to it every Saturday afternoon, because he did not like to see it because the opera singers were so fat. And you just completely lost the sense of the opera. Whereas if you heard the music, then it could be very sensuous and romantic.
My first experience, I'd been away at school, came back to New York with my wife, and my father gave me 2 tickets and said, you must go to this opera, and it was Pavarotti and Joan Sutherland in I Puritani. I now listen to the famous aria from that, and it's one of my favorites, and I can't believe that when I actually heard it live that night, I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It was opera love at first sight by no means. I didn't go for a long, long time.
2003, my husband and I joined the Metropolitan Opera Club, and then we started to go to the opera. We saw every production at least once during a season.
I only started going regularly in 2003, and right away I said to myself, I'm going to write down every single opera I go to and all the lead roles. And it's fun now looking back. Like the first time I saw Anna Netrebko, I didn't know it was Anna Netrebko. I've seen over 100 operas, meaning productions, but I've seen 300 or 400 operas, I'd say.
We've seen the ring cycle now, 3 separate complete ring cycles. And frankly, I could go and just close my eyes during the entire productions and just listen to the music. And in the last one, Damaram, it's when the whole world is blowing up from the greatness of Wotan. And that is the most emotional experience I've ever had. And that, well, one of the many. But that, the music does it. It's the music that survives and lives on and surpasses what happens to me on the stage.
When I see an opera the first time, even though I educate myself beforehand, certainly as to the libretto and even as to the music, I still tend to get more caught up in the production the first time I see something. Whereas the second time I see it, I can have a totally different experience where it's all about the music. It's all about the singing and the music.
It's the music with the opera that connects to the most primary, primitive points of human existence that I don't know, because I'm a criminal lawyer. So all I know is that it makes you feel. Primary feeling was encaptured today when we saw La Boheme, and it came to the death scene with Mimi. And what is most striking is the music. It is the music so captures the death. And when the horns, etc. start, that is her death. bring tears to my eyes that now I think about it.
The emotion, I mean, Bohème today, even though I've seen it, I don't know, countless number of times, it's still, when it's done well, it's very, very powerful.